Andrew McCART, IFL TV in association with MTK Global. I'm here with Nathan Bendon. Nathan, now you've caused an upset here. You've caused a little upset against Eryk Apresyan. Don't be sorry. Just talked about the fight itself.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I was in for a tough fight. I knew 7-0, 5 knockouts. He's not an idiot. But I'm experienced in the ring, and I like to fight. So I thought that was the best type of fight for me. He's not particularly a great boxer, but he's a fighter, so that was perfect for me.
Now, you've got a Muay Thai background and stuff like that. How did you make the transition from the Muay Thai side of things? I mean, I'm pretty sure I saw you lift your knee a little bit in there somewhere. So the transition from Muay Thai to boxing, how did that happen?
So in Muay Thai, I was UK #1, and you're arguing for £900 to £1,000 a fight, and you're fighting 5 3-minute rounds, getting elbowed, kicked, kneed. You're getting hurt. Like boxing, I was going to a local boxing gym, and they offered me if I wanted to turn pro, £1,200 for a 4-rounder. You get good money for boxing. So, and also the level's lower. I was fighting at world-class level in Thai boxing. It's just a lot of toll on your body, a lot of hard work. And I've done that now. I want to fight. I still enjoy fighting. I want to get paid for it as well.
The money's in boxing.
Money's in boxing, definitely not in Muay Thai.
I mean, you're 4-3 now. You've fought some tough opponents coming up and stuff like that. Though you fought Florian Marco, who's making a name for himself and stuff like that. You gave him a good fight. You know what I mean? You seen what he's doing to opponents now, but you managed to hang in there and get the rounds with him. So just talk about that fight.
So with Florian, I fought 3 weeks before. I did an 8-rounder against Levi Quintiona, and my nose was smashed. But Florian's so explosive. He was hurting my face with a jab. Do you know what I mean? He's a very good boxer. He's very powerful. He's got the full package, Florian has. Hopefully a few more fights. I'd like to fight him again. That fight would definitely be a contest for him again. Yeah, but he's good. He's explosive. He's got the full package. But someone that I reckon I could beat in the future.
Well, that's a big statement. So obviously, people might look at your record and think you might have that Journeyman tag now. Do you know what I mean? You're taking fights short notice, you're fighting maybe above the weight class you should be fighting in and stuff like that. So how serious you want to take this sport, and how far do you think you can go?
So I was having this conversation with my wife, my heart and my passion is always going to be Muay Thai. I did that since I was 10 years old. But with the boxing, I've just beat a good lad there. Maybe if I take it a bit more serious, I could probably do a few things, and naturally, I'm a fighter. I've been doing it all my life, so I might knuckle down and just take it seriously and see how far I can go with it, I guess.
You think you can become British champion, and if so, what weight class would that be at?
So in Thai boxing, it was 140, 10 stone. It's a bit hard to make that is now, but 10 stone, yeah. And British champion, why not? I was European champion in UK #1 in Muay Thai. If I put my heart and soul into it and I dedicate myself, sure.
Why the Florian Marco rematch then? It's just because you enjoyed that fight and the way Florian becomes, the way he comes at a fight, the talking, the trash talking, and like you say, he comes to fight.
Yeah, exactly. So my worst nightmare, and I probably shouldn't say this, but is a long-rangey boxer that wants to move, dance around.
You shouldn't have said that.
Shouldn't have said it. But Levi Quintiona is one of them, and he got knocked out. Do you know what I mean? I will do my best. Yep. But someone that stands there and bangs, that's what I want. I'm up for that all day long.
Boxing is sort of like, we call it the sweet science. It's an art form rather than, a lot of fans that watch boxing don't like the stand there, point score with the jab and stuff like that, and the move. They like a scrap and stuff like that. So you safe to say that you've got a fan-friendly style. If anyone didn't watch this fight tonight,
yeah, it's a spectator sport, and every time I fight, people say, "Oh, wicked scrap! Oh, fight of the night! Oh, that was a brilliant fight! Well done!" Every time I fight, I've never been in a dull fight. So if the shows want a good scrap on, get me on,
Lee Eaton, have you said that to Lee Eaton?
I've said that to him. He said, "Oh, do you reckon you can make 140? Could you do 10-7?" So hopefully the opportunities are there, and I'm always ready. 4 days notice this was tonight. I boxed Conor Walker on the Hennessy show, 2 days notice. I'm always ready. I'm always fit. I'm always in shape. Call me,
That's probably the perfect way to get a fight. Or stay in shape and just give me a call.
With COVID at the moment, you've got them, haven't you? There's fights dropping out left, right, and centre. So just give me a call, guys. Yeah.
Definitely. Well, this was out going live on IFL TV. So for the people that watched your fight and that, what have you got to say to them?
Thank you very much for tuning in. My 3-year-old daughter watched me for the first time, so she's never watched me fight tonight. So never watched me fight before, and this was the first time. So you know, it's close to my heart. I've had 3 days away from her and my wife and that, so you know, it was important to me just to get the win as well, you know, and it's been good. Thank you for everyone that supports me.
Well, that's good to know, but you can go home to your wife and not a scratch on you.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Anytime, well done, Nathan.
Cheers.